Hello everyone. We are here with the Charger today because it's time to do some pretty serious surgery. Alright, I've had a pretty bad transmission leak since No Name last year, and done a few things to try to stop it, and I haven't stopped it or slowed it down at all. And on top of that, it's been slipping a little bit more, so it's just time for a rebuild. That being said, this transmission, I've decoded it, and it's actually a 1974 46-pack transmission. And the story my dad told me on it was he went to this transmission shop, and they had built a Hemi-automatic for another customer, but that other customer failed to tell the shop that they had a small block. So big block don't bolt up to small block. So my dad was able to get a good deal on it and had it put in, and it's what's been in the car ever since we started messing with it. The transmission itself probably only has about 15,000 miles on it, if that. But the years of sitting, and then us driving it, and then doing the burnout in the driveway, and doing the burnout contest and No Name Nationals 2 years in a row, really did its number on it. So it's time for a rebuild, and I know the Hemi-automatic stuff and the 446-pack stuff is can be special when it comes to the bands. So I've been talking with somebody, and they want to buy the transmission case. So I'm going to pull this out. The money I get from this transmission, I'm going to rebuild another transmission I have to go in this thing. So it's going to have a pretty decent transmission. I'm excited about the parts. When I do get everything, I will have a video on that. But in this video, it's going to be pulling the engine out, because I don't have a lift to take the transmission out just by itself, and I kind of want to do some cleaning up of the black spray paint in the engine compartment anyway, to reveal the original gold color that's actually still in there. So engine's coming out, transmission's coming out, transmission's going on my stand, and I'm going to take some pictures, and if the guy that's buying it wants me to break it down all the way after I send him a few pictures of it, I may be breaking down the transmission that's in here just for an exploratory breakdown. Not all the way down to each component, just in each component set. The front clutch pack, the rear one, all that. So it's going to be a lot of work, and it's just getting cold, so it's probably going to suck sometimes working on it in the cold. But when I get done, the rear end's going to have a 355 gear. I've already got it in the in my storage building. I just need to finish it. Transmission is going to be rebuilt heavy duty for high horsepower and all that, and the engine's just going to be freshened up with some fresh paint and all that. But let's pop the hood and show you what I'm going to be doing. Alright, I'm going to be taking out the radiator, the charging system, might leave the ignition system alone, just unplug the coil. Think I'm going to loosen the manifolds so I can just pull out the engine that way and just have the manifold sit, just leave the manifold sitting in here. But yeah, going to pull the carburetor, exhaust manifolds, alternator, power steering, and whatever bell housing bolts I could reach from the top. Not looking forward to all that, but got to get it done. I want to drive the Charger more, and I'm tired of the transmission leaking and slipping. So it's time for some freshening up for the for next year. So just so I can enjoy it more and have more fun with it. Something else I'm going to be changing is the torque converter. With the cam that I have in here, the Comp Cam's Nostalgia Plus 44-284 cam, or their version of it, needs a 2800 stall converter, and I don't have that. As far as I know, it's just a stock converter in here, so I kind of want to change that. I know it's going to be expensive, but I kind of want to change that to be a little bit better for the cam and better performing, so it'll be overall a better driving car with having the 355, the proper stall converter in here, the transmission being good and all that. So it's going to be overall a lot better. So let's take stuff off, and engine's not coming out today. Might try to set that up for next weekend, but we'll see what happens. So let's get to it. Well, the engine wiring, the alternator, power steering, fan, carburetor, and upper two bell housing bolts have been removed. Now to wait until hopefully next weekend, I'm going to try to jump back on it and get the engine removed. Should be able to get the transmission removed shortly after. I just have to wait and see. But for sure, I do want to try to get the engine removed next weekend. Got to wait and see how my week goes, but should be able to. Making progress. Instead of pulling the manifolds off, I think what I'm gonna do when I get it jacked up, I'm just gonna unbolt the pipes from the manifolds, so I don't have to fight with taking off the manifolds in the car. That's where I'm at now. I will see y'all when I'm pulling out this motor. So I'll see you then. Well, the 440 is officially out. I don't really have time today to finish taking out the transmission, so I'm put some Easy Off on the engine compartment and sprayed it with my hose. Thankfully, since I did this when I dropped the 440 in, it wasn't really too dirty, and the Easy Off is doing a wonderful job of breaking up that spray paint. So I'm probably going to be using Easy Off or mostly Easy Off to get off the rest of this black spray paint, because I would like to have this engine compartment gold as much as I can, because it's literally the only thing original on the car. So I really want to show off that gold, because eventually we'll be going back that color, but for now it's just going to be the engine compartment. But 440 is sitting on one of these 1,000-pound capacity polycarbonate dollies that you can get at Harbor Freight. I've got the front resting on the oil pan rail with some angle iron, and the back on the back two corners. And this thing is solid as a rock. It is not going anywhere, and I can easily roll it around to get it back on the back porch. So yes, I am making progress. The only other thing I will be doing to the transmission right now is pulling off the torque converter, so I can get a good look at the pump housing. Just curious what it looks like with this being a 446-pack transmission. That front pump is supposed to be different, so I'm hoping to find a part number on it to look it up. But there it is. There's my progress so far, and I'll see you when the transmission's out. Well, as you can see, the transmission is now out and on my stand. I freaking love my stand. It's been working out perfectly, but I got the pan off, and there was a good bit of gunk right there. It looked like it was possibly clutch material. This thing definitely tired, definitely needs a rebuild. But I've got the front pump bolts loose. Haven't touched anything down here yet, because I still need to take the levers off right here, and then I can pull that off, and then be breaking into the inside. So let's go ahead and get started on it. Well, here we are once again. The Charger's transmission is out and disassembled. So let's take a look at these parts and the case and see what we got. Alright, the case is nothing special. It's just a case. Aside from the numbers on the side, it's just a case. I thought this was a 5.0 ratio arm, but I can't see any numbers on it. So I don't know what it is. The shaft is good. Rear band is good. You can actually still see the Raybestos logo on it right there. I was kind of really surprised to see that. Everything feels good. Let's go over here. Oh yeah. Front pump has had some grinding done on it. Probably to fit the Hemi front drum. And I believe this is the Hemi front band and drum. It does have the 5 clutches on the front drum. The rear drum has 4. Has the 4-gear planetaries. And on the rear drum, there is a crack about 1 inch long on the rear side right next to the sprag. The sprag is right here. It is right next to the sprag. Now, I have no idea how long that crack was there, but since this car has been running, we've did at least one massive smoky burnout in my driveway. Various years of hard street driving, because who am I kidding? 68 Charger 440. Who's going to drive this thing easy? And 2 years in a row of taking it to a burnout competition. I have no idea how long that's been cracked. But if it did go, it probably would have unbalanced the sprag and caused it to, and it would have caused an imbalance right there next to the sprag, and probably would have caused the sprag to fail. And when the sprag fails, it overruns the front drum, and the front drum explodes. So yeah, this thing was it was a ticking time bomb that I was able to defuse. So, but as far as the Hemi stuff goes, it probably doesn't have the Hemi front pump. But with that one being modified, I don't really see any issues with it. I mean, I drove it; it drove fine for a while. So, but the parts goes, it does have the 4-gear planetaries, and it does have the Hemi front band and drum. So that's kind of it. I'm just going to put everything back together so everything's in one place and not spread out everywhere. But that's going to be it for the video. I'm really glad I decided to take it apart and inspect everything, because it ain't no telling when that rear drum would have failed. But there it is. They're going to be gathering parts for a transmission build. Once I have everything gathered together, I will have a video of building a transmission. Probably won't be this case, but it will be another 727. I've got a couple of cases and stuff, and enough extra parts that I'll be able to build me a good one. Especially with some of the parts that I have in mind to get. But there we are. I'm going to put this thing back together and start my official list of the parts I want to get to put inside this thing. Now, the Charger will still be retired from the burnout competition. I have no plans. I have no plans to, hang on. There we go. I have no plans to bring the Charger out of retirement for the burnout competition. Having this heavy-duty transmission will be, if I ever decide to take it out of retirement for the burnout competition or take it down a track or whatever. But it's going to be better. I also need to get a different torque converter to better match my cam. I need a 2800 stall torque converter to match my the comp cam's version of the 44-284 cam that I have in here. And with the proper torque converter to match the cam, the engine will run better. With a rebuilt, beefed up transmission, I won't have any issues there. And the rear end is going to have the 355 gear Sure Grip chunk that I've currently got in my storage building already. So I just need to finish up a couple of small things on it, and it'll be ready to go in. So come spring, Charger's going to be coming back with a vengeance. So that'll be it for the video. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.